Hello, I am here with the outgoing FIDI President, Ebru Demirel, and the incoming FIDI President, Laura Ganon, and we're going to have a little bit of a talk about Ebru's last 3 years at the helm of FIDI, which have been quite a strange 3 years, I think it's safe to say. And you've also served, I think, in probably the most unusual time. Do you think that's right?
Absolutely. I mean, it also depends. I only had the chance to run as a president during one conference. After experiencing this conference, I think, okay, I've been on the board as a president 3 years, but running a conference is a heavy job. So I'm not sure. Yeah, it was okay with the virtual options of all the general assemblies, delegates meetings, but it wasn't fun as it is, being a president, seeing people in person, being together. But I enjoyed it overall. So
Yeah.
sometimes you need to roll on with the punches.
Yeah. Well, it's very nice to be back together and to be able to do this. I mean, I think what you did as president during the lockdown periods was really good. You know, your FIDI Focus, the writing you did for the magazine, your positivity and your encouragement for the industry really sort of shone through. And I think you really brought something of yourself at a very difficult time. Do you think you were born to play that role during the COVID time?
If you asked me before, I would say no. But I also have to give to the FIDE office. They were a great power behind the scene. And also their enthusiasm gave me this energy and willing to do more. So I certainly enjoyed and being able to, because I've been hearing from people here, people I've never met before, trying to introduce myself, and they go, I watched all of your video shots. So it makes me happy, and I'm happy that we achieved something. People really enjoyed hearing from FIDI when they were not being able to meet with one another.
Laura, how do you think Ebru has done?
Well, I have to say she's too humble. I think Ebru has been an example, and she has been the FIDI president who has led us in the most difficult times ever during all these years. So you've been amazing and very hard to follow her footsteps. It's a challenge because you've done very well.
But it was a teamwork, and we had a very connected board.
So can I just ask you both, Ebru, let's come to you first. Why did you join the board, the FIDI board, in the first place? Because you're leaving now after 8 years.
I mean, I love the business. When I first joined, I noticed that there's an academy. So first thing I did, waiting for my 2 years of experience to fulfill so that I could join the EIM. Back then it was named differently. And throughout years, made all this friendship and so on. And then I was asked by one of the past presidents if I would join the board. First, I thought it was a joke or something. I mean, let me tell you, I never thought that I would sign up for it. It's like, maybe it's a woman thing also. We always think that we are not up for those positions. But my two sisters, they said that, yes, you are the right person for it. So I said, yeah, okay. And I gained a huge amount of experience, personal career, personal development, and all the things that I learned from the different colleagues because I had the opportunity to work with people who are running in different markets, bigger, maybe similar size, huge different sizes of companies, different cultures. So when I look back and think about if it was the right choice, definitely, nobody should hesitate. I learned a lot. If you love the industry, it is a perfect place to improve yourself and also give back to the industry with your some work for it.
Laura, how about you? Why did you join in the first place?
Well, first of all, I was in the LACMA board for 10 years. So I learned that being in a board gives you the opportunity to work for the industry, to work to the development of the industry, which is really an honor. And also because you you also are rewarded with a lot of learning. And to have the opportunity to brainstorm with all these other board members from around the world, different perspectives, different points of view, I think it's an opportunity you cannot say no to. So when I was invited to join the FIDI board, I didn't think twice. I thought this is great, this is amazing. And as women, I think we owe it to our gender, because it's an example we can give. Women can get there. We can fill these positions that previously were only for men. And I think this is an incentive for ladies to also candidate themselves, and we will have a better parity in the leadership of the industry.
So you'd like to see more women coming through the FIDI
Absolutely.
ranks and coming onto the board?
Yeah, in my opinion, if the board is more or less 50-50, that will always be beneficial for the industry, because there's a little bit different way on how we think and how we act, and the balance is the best, always.
I've got one more question for you both, and that is, so after these strange 2 years of the pandemic, where is FIDI now? How would you describe, is FIDI in a different place to where it was when the pandemic started?
Challenges always makes us improve ourselves. So I'm certain that FIDI is stronger because everybody tried so hard, not only the board, but FIDI office. We have a very professional and people working with their heart. And we managed to survive. We all act together as a team. We try to, because it's no secret, everybody has financial struggles, and we worked all together, FIDI office, the board. So I believe that we are stronger.
Laura?
I agree 100% with Ebru that the pandemic or any crisis will make us stronger. But I also think that FIDI is stronger every single year, because we are the board, the FIDI office, the associations, we are always trying to get better, to come up with new projects, with new academic courses, and to face the new challenges that are there every day. We are faced, the world, the industry is faced with new challenges all the time. And FIDI is always there, paying attention and getting ready to help and lead the industry to face them together. Because it's so much easier when we do everything together under the guidance of an association that is really working to make us better.
So what do you think are the most pressing challenges for the year you have ahead of you as FIDI president? What are the challenges you're going to be focused on most, do you think?
I think that there are at least two challenges that are very hot topics now. Sustainability. Sustainability is something that should have been a big issue from many, many, many years ago, but the truth is that only now, or very recently, the corporations are really forcing the industry to tackle this issue and to get better, and to have a roadmap, a journey planned to get better in sustainability, social and environmental. So FIDI will play a big role, trying to lead the industry, trying to come up with a common plan, because not every company has the resources or even the ideas to get better in that area. Cybersecurity, because this is more and more a huge risk, and now with data protection being such an important thing in our companies to take care of, and digitalization being a necessity. Already from the pandemic times, we had to speed up this process. So this is another area where FIDI will be very important for the industry and for the affiliates to help guide us into the right path.
Are you looking forward to taking on the role?
Yes, absolutely. Always, always. I love the challenges. I love a challenge.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, well, thank you very much. And I think all that remains to say is, Ebru, thank you very much for the 3 years you spent at the helm of FIDI. And Laura, good luck for the next
you.
next
Thank
year.
you.
Thank you
Thank-
very
thanks
much.
both.